Hello, my name is Nicole Munoz, and today we will be talking about brain plasticity and its ability to adapt, learn, and unlearn certain behaviors. So, we're going to start with the research aspect, which states that brain plasticity is also referred to as neuroplasticity. It's the brain's ability to adapt, learn, and unlearn behaviors. Moreover, brain plasticity or neuroplasticity is also multifaceted, which means that it comes in distinct types of plasticity and how each one impacts the brain. Today I'm going to talk about two, which would be structural neuroplasticity and functional neuroplasticity. Structural neuroplasticity refers to the physical changes that occur in the brain. For instance, when the brain physically rewires itself during a brain injury to recover from that injury. On the contrary, functional neuroplasticity refers to the brain's ability to adjust its functions to an area that isn't impaired. So, in regards to a brain injury, the brain will find its way to function away from that injury. People and brain plasticity. De Souza Fernandez and his colleagues conducted a systematic review of the effect that physical exercise has on neuroplasticity in human and animal models. As a result, in animals, physical exercise was found to increase neuroplasticity by increasing the signaling between the cells, as well as the neuronal growth. Similarly, in humans, physical exercise increased the white matter and gray matter in distinct areas of the brain, which improve cognitive functions like learning and memory. The importance of brain plasticity as a therapist. So, my field of interest is becoming a mental health therapist. Therefore, I believe it's important for brain plasticity to be known in this field because we can learn about how it can improve brain functions in certain mental diseases, in this case, Alzheimer's. For instance, Colavita and Barantes reviewed and analyzed the correlation between neuroplasticity through distinct therapeutic approaches. One approach that stood out to me the most was intravenously administered bryostantin, which slightly improved cognitive function in patients with advanced Alzheimer's. In the end of this review and analysis, they did say that there wasn't an inclination as to which one actually had the most brain plasticity in Alzheimer's, but that they did suggest further research to be done in each of these therapeutic approaches. The reason that I am interested in brain plasticity is because I believe that it will be helpful during the therapeutic interventions, specifically in trauma related cases. Furthermore, being able to promote such plasticity will also facilitate patients being able to overcome their neuronal connections which are associated with trauma by allowing that rewiring. One specific therapy that did come to mind while I was looking over brain plasticity was eye movement desensitization and reprocessing, also known as EDMR, a type of psychotherapy that uses eye movements which allow the brain to come into a calmer state of mind, as well as allowing the traumatic events to become modified and adapted to the desired outcome. So the therapist and the patient will come together and they will go through EDMR to go ahead and bring the brain through eye movements, which are sometimes side to side, which allows the brain to become calm. This will allow brain plasticity by allowing the rewiring of trauma to less traumatic and more calm, letting the patient know that they are now in a safer space. Lastly, I want to end this presentation by letting you know why it's important for others to know about brain plasticity, specifically in the field of psychology. And it's because I believe it can open new avenues for research, allow us to better understand the brain, and consider distinct therapeutic approaches and technique that we can obtain from researching this topic more in depth. Overall, brain plasticity's ability to adapt, learn, and unlearn behaviors can also uniquely fit into the field of psychology, allowing the space for innovation and expansion. Thank you.